I wanted to just briefly. There wasn't much else to it, but in terms of my week, and it's also, I guess, a news story part of it as well. I'm super into Yomi Hustle, and
What's that game called?
well, this is the news story. It's called Yomi Hustle. You see, but there was a problem. The problem is that a new game called Yomi 2 was recently announced, and this is from the Fantasy Strike universe from Serlin Games, and so there appears to have been some legal conundrums and a
You
cease and
telling me that David
desist.
Serlin's being a hater?
It sounds like Sly Ivy, or Ivy Sly, excuse me, the creator of Yomi Hustle, the really fun turn-based fighting game I've been fucking jonesing on, is trying to reach out to no avail to Serlin, who said don't use the name Yomi. So the name of the game has updated. They were trying to figure out what to do, and in order to not get delisted completely from Steam, the name of the game switched to Your Only Move is Hustle.
So there's a lot going on here. Number one, galaxy brain, universe brain change,
I
like
repeat,
legitimate, incredible,
your
incredible.
only move is hustle. Brilliant.
Like just incredible.
What
Just
the
also,
fuck you
it's
gonna do
also
but
it's also like a
hustle?
little thumb in the eye
Yeah,
too, right?
and yeah. That's also some Black Album shit if I'm making it up in my own brain. But it's like
Uh,
it's great. What a great name change.
Second of all, like
Yomi.
Yomi too. You can't use the word Yomi. We own the word Yomi. I'm like, didn't you make a chess too, dude?
Oh my god, you're right. I
Like,
forgot about that.
like, fuck off.
Oh man. Damn. That's true. Chess too.
Well, nobody owns the word chess, so fuck off.
So the thing is I think if let me just check real quick, but I think someone else was pointing out that like there's other games with Yomi in the word that were not an issue. But like there's Trek to Yomi is a game, Undernaut's Labyrinth of Yomi is a game, Yomi Domini is a game, but Yomi Hustle is the one that's also FGC.
Yeah,
And so that's why it came
it
down in that
exists in
way.
our wheelhouse.
Yeah, that's what someone on Twitter was theorizing. But anyways, fucking Ivy Sly, yo, all right, your only move is hustle. Great name for a great game. I continue to encourage people to have fun with that. Hitchhiker has been like having a lot of fun because he pointed out like he was showing me some examples of like how this is the whole thing you were just saying about like the chat room in the lobby of a Street Fighter game is just not a thing, right? In this case, you're kind of getting the chat room in the middle of the fight.
Oh, that's weird.
And it's so interesting because like there's a lot of the time where I'm just silent, I'm not in the mood or whatever. But sometimes you're like, oh yo, nice, that was sick, you know? Or like when there was a like an influx of rage quitters because people are fucking babies. And so like a couple times I'd just be like, hey, you're not a rage quitter, are you? You know? And just like hey, what's up? And then you kind of just start talking while you're having this fight. And it's a friendly thing. Just there's all types of like great little exchanges and screenshots. And because some of the fights have some hilarious exchanges, Ivy has iterated the new version of the game to also make it so that you can make your character in the fight say something in text, and it'll be saved in the replay.
Oh, that's just silly.
So like, there's some great moments where like I did a hard read on something and I parried this dude's burst. And the dude typed in the chat like "fuck," and so I just emoted in game with my character, just while parrying "lol," you know. And yeah, like honestly, like every week it feels it's getting updated with new features, new experimental shit. This is someone who's not afraid to iterate wild, fast, and loose. They're giving new moves and taking moves away like from patch to patch and like just rolling aggressively with it. And like it's in most cases you're not really like so much taking the move away as like reworking it, you know. And it's been really cool because like whatever you learn, it's like okay, you're gonna have to change it a little bit, but in the end they're like balancing aggressively, and like the game is still just you have the stopped time to make your decision. Make a better read. It's fine. If you wanted that tool so badly, make a better mind game out of it. One of the coolest things they did as well was it used to be a game where like okay, you have a burst if you get hit, but you could spend a third of your burst bar to cancel your action if you're about to whiff or if you fucked up, right? So people would just go like cancel, 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 Shoryuken. And it would be like, oh, okay, every fight would be two people running up to each other, and then like, and then one gets through because we're all out of bar. And so then the next change was, let's make it take half a bar. And they're like, cool, but people are still doing it nonstop. And they're like, okay, let's make it take the entire bar. Like, yeah, but
that's too much.
But now the whole mind game of like the guess is like completely eliminated. It's like, okay, how about this then? It takes the whole bar, but we also put in a new system which lets you do up to 2 fakes per exchange. So I can put a move out into the ether that says, I'm about to throw a fireball, maybe. And you see the ghost of my move about to happen, maybe. You know? And if I decide not to, I can interrupt it, or if I let it rock, then it's real, you know? And you can do the same thing up to 2 times, and it's built into every exchange. So you don't lose the anime battle, Dragon Ball crazy JoJo fight shit.
Oh, pardon.
You know? But now it's just acknowledging that this is how people were playing. Let's make it a part of the system, you know? It's a lot of fun, man. And it's a fighting game played slowly, one turn at a time. And there's different things about like how to speed it up. There's like chess clock rules where it's like, okay, here's a compromise. If you don't want to do a half an hour per fucking game.
Yeah, no, I would play this game with chess clock rules only.
Yeah. So the new rule set is 30-second turns, you know? And you can turn that off if you want, but depending on the people that are down, like you can set your rule set up. People are doing custom rules, people are doing custom modded characters. It's a ton of fun. Whatever version of it you want, if you're patient or impatient, you can, get that and play it. But like the bare bones of what's happening, where you get to just like make hard reads against people and like fake them out and shit, like it's such a great fucking time killer. It's a lot of fun. I just can't wait to see like with all these stick figures and shit, and people are making all these fun ass combo videos. Like, is there ever gonna be an attempt to